Hello again, and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover, from one that shows former Chris Brown associate pull off a Benzino in an interview when he broke down in tears over being broke, all while Chris Brown's Breezy Bowl has now grossed over $100 million and counting. And it turns out that Chris Brown already has a history of pulling a 50 Cent on his former associate who broke down in tears just hours ago, and he has since reacted on social media. More on this in a moment. And today we also have more surrounding the rumors that point to new music from Eminem, including a post that sparked conversations on a collaboration between M and Jadakiss. And like we've come to expect, whenever new music rumors start circulating, the battle of the quote insiders/sources begin. And we'll get to more on this in a moment. And at the latter part of the video, we got more from TDE's Punch, the president of TDE, who recently addressed the Doechii industry plant allegations that sparked split reactions. And we got more that shows moving forward, conversations surrounding J. Cole will never be the same as it was before the apology to Kendrick Lamar. More on this later. And starting with Chris Brown clashing with his former associate, perhaps Benzino set a precedent this decade, because we got Kevin McCall, who worked with Chris Brown in the past on hits like Deuces, among others, out here crying about Chris Brown making millions while he's out here surviving on government handouts. Check out the snippet that went viral from Back on Fig.
I love how you try that. I love how you, yeah, we gonna veer to that.
Why the f*** tell your life? Get in on this.
I
witnessed it.
He finna be in here and
Why
tell
the fuck I got an EBT card? And this nigga is at Breezy Bowl and made 90 whatever the f*** million, and it say KKKKK Mac. Can I get 25,000 for them four songs I owe you, bro? I just want to leave, bro.
Leading up to who he is right
I'm not
now.
even tripping though. I got an EBT card, my nigga. Like, what the f***, bro? I can't even get nothing. Bro, man. Y'all want to see nigga crying here. So y'all can think I'm a bitch.
Nah, bro.
Fuck, nigga. That shit ain't fair, nigga.
Hey.
I'm on EBT, bro.
Hey.
That's why.
Bro. Hey. Look, bro.
I'm down, bro. I'm on EBT, smack. Look. Say my name, bro. That shit is better. I had to go up in that motherfucker and hide my face with a mask like COVID, bro.
Don't act like, man.
And boy, crying on the podcast wasn't enough to get people to empathize with Kevin McCall, as apparently he has a history of slamming Chris Brown to the point of threatening his kid. And users pulled up receipts like these. Blew the millions you made with Chris, then threatened to end his daughter. It has been over a decade. Give it up. And as you can see, it says Kevin McCall threatens Chris Brown and his child with violence in Twitter rant. This is getting bizarre. And before we get to Chris Brown's reaction, we got Young Thug chime in with, Kevin McCall, hit me up, dude. I'll give you the 25,000 you need. I know Chris Brown would give it to you also. Bro, he a real one. Dudes is busy sometimes, brother.
Who believes that? Because if you believe that, I need to go and get my psychological assessment kit.
And apart from Chris Brown's stance roasting Young Thug for getting involved in this, apparently Chris Brown has been moving like 50 Cent when it comes to trolling Kevin McCall. Chris Brown would give it to you also.
I just woke up and I thought about something. If this wrote all these songs that he claiming he wrote, why he ain't write no more? Oh wait, this is just one part of my house. This is life before K-Mac and life after K-Mac. Man, I'm gonna stop playing with this. He's a... Thank you, K-Mac. I bought this with your money. I bought this with your money. I bought this with your money. I was thinking about giving you this, but I bought this with your money too. I bought that with your money. That's the only one on the West Coast. Oh, I bought that one with your money too. I took a shit and then I bought this car. He's looking at you so disappointed, bro. You look whack as fuck. Hey, bro, I got you, my nigga. I can scrape some change up. I got you this. Do your thing. Shout out to Ray J. We got you what's coming, K-Man. I just left rehearsal getting ready for this tour. And I just thought I should just keep being petty. So you know what I did? I went and bought a car. Not for K-Mac, but I bought one. Yeah, I just got mad. I was like, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just keep using your money, K-Mac. I'm gonna keep using your money. Hey, you see that? Thank you, bro. I appreciate all this hard work you did. Oh, yes. I look on Instagram and I don't see him. I ask about him everywhere. I don't hear him. I don't know him. What happened, my friend? What the fuck? You know what? I have a solution. Go to your father's house. Go to your motherfucking father's house. Hey, hold on. Hey, K-Mac, you don't want to do your part?
No.
Oh, all right, keep going. Hold on. Man, you gonna have to do a fucking verse or something.
No.
Oh, all right. Hey, hold on. Hey, K-Mac, you don't want to do your part?
No.
Oh, all right, keep going. Hold on. Man, you gonna have to do a fucking verse or something.
No.
Oh, all right.
Good Lord.
And crying on the podcast did him no favors based on the reception so far on social media. This guy made millions, squandered it all on the wild life of drugs, women, and bad investments. He threatened Chris's daughter, mistreated his wife, neglected his children, and now he's in the media playing the victim for fools. And clearly, when it comes to a celebrity, there's nothing worse than making a fortune and then losing it. No matter the circumstances, it's gonna be hard to get people who live paycheck to paycheck to feel sorry for you. But unlike Benzino, who made a fortune and lost it all, in Kevin McCall's case, he had talent on his side when he was up. Kevin McCall is one of the most talented R&B writers alive. Unfortunately, he blew the millions he had, didn't make good investments, burned bridges, called Chris Brown gay, and tried to act like the people who helped him didn't. This is the result of that. Choices have consequences. And this is true. In life, you gotta do it again and again. Every win just buy you time. And we use the wins to buy time until we are out of time.
Damn.
And Chris Brown seemingly reacted to the video from Kevin McCall a few hours ago. Remember this, you can't walk across a burnt bridge. And you know what's funnier than a troll? A broke one.
I'm a man of my word.
And moving on, the new Eminem music rumors continue to pick up speed, and some quote sources are getting roasted for posting hints on social media, like this for instance. Eminem couldn't attend the Lions game last night for good reason. He's locked in the studio, and while this sparked some hilarious reactions like, that makes no sense if he treats rap like a 9-to-5 job. Game was at night, but who cares if he's there or not? Let the man be. Y'all some weirdos, and is king.
Chill. Yeah, hold up.
And on the rumors that keep floating around, we got one that split fans a few days ago, shortly after Metro Boomin posted Eminem on IG stories, as we also got a weird post appear on Jadakiss's IG that showed Dr. Dre and Eminem, among others, tagged for something set to drop on Halloween. Now, this was initially dismissed as Jadakiss probably getting hacked, but the fact that it is still up and Jadakiss remains active on IG has now sparked conversations like, I really hope that Jada and M collab feels like a real collab and not just two totally separate verses that happen to be on the same beat. Talk about jumping the gun. And when a user asked, has it been confirmed real? They responded with, Jadakiss posted about new music and tagged M. I don't see why else he would do that if it wasn't real. And now we got a post summarizing everything we know so far. Every rumored upcoming Eminem release, nothing is confirmed of course, but hopefully some of these end up happening. 50 Cent collab album, mentioned by both M and 50 at the end of last year, also mentioned by Quake a few times on Twitter. This one is probably most likely to happen. Bad Meets Evil 2. Royce posted on Instagram about a new Bad Meets Evil project, but didn't confirm anything. I think he was also seen in the studio in 2023/24, once with M. Metro Boomin collab. Metro has mentioned wanting to work with M a few times, and recently posted a picture of M on his story. Could mean nothing, but is likely teasing an upcoming song or even album. Jadakiss collab. Jadakiss posted a teaser for an upcoming song and video which had M and Dre tagged in the caption. People are speculating Kiss could have been hacked due to the post advertising other accounts, but he has posted since, so probably not. Which one of these are you most likely looking forward to? And I'll be looking forward to your thoughts on these. And I'm sure some of you remember what went down on January 21st of 2022. And right now, we are not even close to that point, but we'll keep our eyes peeled nonetheless. And moving on, we got to hear from TDE's president on the LC Not a Lease podcast, and they briefly touched on the quote industry plant allegations and more.
Do you see Doechie's trajectory being the way that it did? Because for a lot of people that weren't really tapped in, it feels like this huge overnight like rocket. And there's of course like, oh my God, where do you come from? Industry plant, you know, but how do you see that pan out? Because she won a Grammy and it's best rap album. A woman hasn't won that since like, so.
I think they got that one correct. I think that was the best
I agree.
rap album at that time.
I agree.
For sure.
But it was also called a mixtape, so I feel like there was a lot of people just being like...
Yeah, I mean, however they do that, like, I don't get into that part of it.
Yeah.
It's a body of work for me, so it is what it is. But her trajectory is insane. Like, I think her strong point is the live performance.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she's so polished to be so early in her career, and that's something that stands out. For sure.
For sure. But did you see it coming?
Yeah, you can tell. Absolutely.
To this level, though?
Yeah.
Because I feel like even as a fan, I didn't see it coming.
Really? Why?
I saw like, I loved the album, mixtape, when I first heard it, but it just felt like there's just a certain boom that just really felt like, wow.
You know what happens to me is it's certain... and this is the thing you can't predict in music, is timing. So I think at the time when her project dropped, people wanted something new and refreshing. And I think she provided that. Like, she was actually rapping. Her timing was crazy on her cadences, and it matched the performances, and it matched the visuals, and everything just clicked at that right time. And that's why it took off, because the actual music was good too. So that's the first point. That's the bottom line, is the music is good. Once the music is good, you can build off of that.
And while Doechie's association to Kendrick's camp arguably helped in her rise based on what was going down at the time with Drake and the attention it brought, I would argue that it wasn't all positive, as her association to Kendrick's camp also meant that naturally those in Drake's camp, and even to an extent Nicki's camp, would come for her. And this clip sparked split reactions as expected, and on the positive side of things, some have expanded. As a fan of Doechii since 2022, I 100% saw her blow up coming. The whole Kendrick beef put more traditional hip-hop back into the mainstream and created the perfect storm for Doechii to blow up once she dropped. Same reason Clips was able to have such a successful comeback. While on the other end, everything just clicked. Nah, dude, y'all clicked on authorizing the bots, lol. And moving on, we keep seeing new examples blow up that show things will never be the same for J. Cole moving forward after he folded to Kendrick Lamar, and this fan set him up to get dragged. Bar for bar, J. Cole would murder any rapper alive, and it is not even a debate. And I thought this was bait to drive engagement, but this user didn't even have a checkmark on X, and it went as you'd expect, yet he folded like an umbrella in a storm. And they kept going. The rapper who let Nas down, then let his fans down when they needed him the most, and this went viral, a screenshot of what happened, the 7-minute drill. And what are your thoughts on this claim? Him taking down that song single-handedly ruined his career. And that will be all for today, and I'll be looking forward to your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.